Hey, this is Main Art. Thanks for checking out my video. This is the Pirate Shipwreck painting with pastel and charcoal. So today I'm going to get in and I want to add a little bit extra to this. It's almost set, but I'm going to start touching up a few areas, adding some textures, and then maybe another piece um, up in this corner on the right side here. I'm just coming in here. I'm just sharpening out some of these points here. This old wood that would be in there. Just kind of breaking that out. Really getting that cutting out of the water. Whether it's part of the old wreck. You can add some small pieces. And if you're new to my channel, I definitely invite you to check out some other things as well. A lot in charcoal, pastel, more the horror theme. Um, so today, let's see what we can do here. Back in this section, see if we can get this is actually going to be texture of, this will be another ship, maybe out here in the distance. Just doing a rough outline of it. We'll come back in, of course. We can make some changes, but this is just a very, very rough outline. As you can see, it's turned there. So we have it rough shape. Um, I'll come back in, of course, and we can add some highlights. Maybe we'll give this thing a, let's see, kind of a cool looking skull face on the back. Just gonna work in some shadows back here. I know we don't have a lot of space, but we'll see if we can get something in here. Fade that over. And I'll come back in and we'll highlight that. But for now, that kind of gives us a quick feel of this ship in the distance. Almost like it'll be a ghost ship, let's call it. So we have a rough structure there. From here, let's see if I can start getting into just a very loose mast. Okay, from here, let's give it one of these cross section up here. And again, just going real by eye. We'll go back over it again. And then let's kick in some those sails. Okay, we have one section there. On this side, I'm going to see if I can pull down that back sail. It usually cuts up like this, cuts across, and it'll sweep down. And then even further out on this section, we'll get another one. We'll really cut that out. So it's really sharp, comes in. Something up here too. So this thing is definitely going to be loaded with sails. Okay, so we have a very rough structure there of that ship. I'm going to get in just with some white and see if we can start building some of those sails back in here, shading them in, even going over that. So get some white in there. Um, but then I'll go over that, of course, with the charcoal again, which will give it a really cool effect. So what we're doing is we're going to go from light to dark on each side to get some cool texture in there. So this is just a loose start. Very loose start. But then we'll come in on this side. Let's start getting some shading going. I'm going to really darken out the edges on this as it's be almost that ghost ship feel. So it's going to be dark. Same up here, really get some dark going. Give it that cool effect. Each level. All right. So yeah, we definitely working in some of those designs on this thing. Starting to give it some texture, some look. Still gonna work in some light here. Give it that accentuate a few areas. Right. Come up another level up here too. Get one. Okay, so we have this ship now out there in the distance, this ghost ship. Let's start adding some highlights to this thing. See what we can get. Um, Open up the skull part. Some real dark sections on this side. Maybe some ornate design here. So from here, what we want to do, instead of really extending it all the way out, let's get some waves going. So hitting this thing all across the side. Okay, so yeah, we definitely have this ship in the distance. It's cool looking ghost ship, pirate ship. Um, See if we can get get that reflection off the water. Be a cool look and feel. Fade that out a little bit. Okay, very cool. Come back in with our charcoal just to make sure our foreground section here is showing right. All right. Okay, so using the charcoal, we're just gonna continue to highlight this ship, get the pieces out there. Um, Maybe we're gonna add something else up through this section as well. We have something coming through back in here. And just go very high section. Give it some more dimension, more reach. What's neat about this is you could just really start playing around with color, getting some cool colors in there. Really give it that look and feel of the sails. Accentuate this one a little bit, this cross sail. All right, so we definitely came in and added this additional ship out here, which is definitely gives it some more dimension. Get some more colors in there. Fill out that kind of ocean side. More of the waves coming in and out. Gives it a cool effect. Catch those waves. All right, so yeah, I'm definitely liking this kind of ghost ship back here. I think it looks pretty cool adding that in. Gives it another dimension. Yeah, it's pretty. Add a little bit more in there. Get our reflections down there. That's pretty cool. And that water. And then even one step further too, we'll start getting just some ropes and stuff coming in, connecting some different areas. So you could almost do some ropes coming in and out. Just different areas. All right, so yeah, that gives us a pretty cool look there, adding in that ship way out in the distance. All right, so from here, let me just see. I'm gonna just add a little bit more dark down in this section to help that fade on that bottom sail. It's kind of a and then maybe we'll come over it with just some rope. More. Different things out there. Okay, very cool. So we have that. I'm gonna just come back in on our main portion while we're here. Um, touch up a few areas. Working out in this section. Just kind of going way, way out the horizon. More of that Caribbean feel. Even in here, this may be even sand. This is a big sandbar. Get some sand going, followed by water breaking through it. So definitely kind of gives it a cool feel. Okay, from here, add some more texture. Some of that wood down there. Water would be breaking through it, pulling off of it too. All right. And I was even thinking, which could be a pretty cool effect. Let's just see if we can do it really quick in that section. Maybe we can get very faint. Let's see if we can get something in here. Very faint. Let's say it's underneath the water. We're just going to use our left, very light, very light. See what that can do. Add in a little, get kind of a shark in here. Underneath that water. I'm gonna just fade it in slightly so you can see it's deep. Then we can come over slightly with more of the water. Tail into just underneath the water. that could definitely give it a kind of give it a neat feel under the water there. You almost have to kind of go back and forth with it, go a little higher than lower, but it might be okay for now. Kind of a neat effect back in there. Very light though, so nothing too crazy, but pretty light. I might get some more waves out there. All right, so definitely coming a long way. Um, I will just add some finishing touches to it and take it from there. Get some orange in there. That's always a cool color. Even way, way back, we'll see if we can get almost what might be some island land way, way back there. In the distance, just working some rocks, some different rock formations way out here. Kind of treacherous waters. There in the ocean. We reinforce just with the okay, very cool. Very cool. Adding some more rope down in this section. right. Thank you. This is main art. I really appreciate it. I invite you to check out my other videos. Subscribe if you like this type of thing. Definitely have some horror, some pirate stuff. Um, Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Take care.